Greetings, citizens. Justiguy has arrived and returned to the 100 line. Last Defense Academy. We are in the midst of a killing game, kind of, but not really. More like a score attack sort of affair, in which we must hunt some invaders, and no one wants to be our friend, even though we really had a moment with Takemaru earlier. Regardless, let's see if we can convince Hiroko to join us, eh? I was praying hard as I rang her doorbell. Please, Hiroko, you have to answer. If you forsake me too, then it's all over. Maybe my prayers were answered because... Takumi, what do you need at this hour? Hiroko, thank goodness you're still here. I was almost tearing up with happiness. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, so glad. The moment I met you, you stirred my soul. Can I go back inside? You're creeping me out. No, wait, just hear me out, please. You're not about to try to tell me about the word of God, are you? No. I explained everything that had just happened. I didn't even leave out a single detail. I told her how they called me the Grim Reaper, how no one would team up with me. So, you're already very low popularity. Is now hit rock bottom then? It hurts when you lay it out like that, but in a nutshell, yes. At this rate, I'll have to do the Invader Hard all alone. I'm begging you, Hiroko. There's no one else I can trust. Please team up with me. I lowered my head. I pleaded sincerely. I believed that if anyone would lend a hand to pull me out from my predicament, it would be Hiroko, but I'm afraid I must disappoint you. My hope was crushed. Is there anything I can do to change your mind? If you team up with me, I'll work myself to the bone for you. I promise I'll be useful to you. It's simply not possible. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. You think I'm the Grim Reaper too? Please, I don't believe in that kind of superstitious nonsense. I simply have my own situation to deal with. Besides, I already have a partner. You do? Just then, is it Ava? Somehow, over 50 endings in, I have just been stunned. I have no words for this. This isn't even like unexpected for her. It's just totally on brand, in fact, for Takumi at least. Okay. Yeah. Takumi. Oh lord. Oh my, stupid puppy. I told you not to come out. Go back into your doghouse like a good girl. Okay, sure. What's going on? Why is Takumi barking? You know how this one's been an overexcited nuisance since the killing name was announced, right? So I turned her into my dog. I don't understand in the slightest. Basically, I used strength to make her submit, and it broke her a little. Okay. Come to think of it, Takumi had been unusually quiet during the announcement of the rules. And she was already a dog at that point, so like, you did this last night? Old. I had a responsibility to her as her owner, so I'll be playing the game with her. Man, you know what, man? Kaku really would have liked being alive to see this, I bet. I instinctively fled after being ferociously barked at by Takumi. Guess I'm on my own then. I felt strangely refreshed after being so cleanly rejected. Fine, I'll play by myself. I'll hunt down the invaders on my own and survive all on my own too. half sulking, I headed for the entrance hall. See, I'm kind of annoyed a little. Now again, going back to everything I've said before. When you can get the routes in any order, this could be your first one. So you don't have the attachment to all the characters. Like that I get. Some people might even try to seek out this one first. So this might have been written under that pretense. At the same time, within this route, we had that whole thing with takemaru. Come on, man. I mean, it's to be fair, it seemed like more like he didn't want to go against the crowd. And I'm sure he's like, well, look, he can handle himself and yada yada. I mean, but still. How pitiful that you must go all alone. Are you going to hunt or to be hunted? Huh? Are you waiting here so you could laugh at me? No, I merely came to give you some information. I failed to mention it earlier, but I've added more fire extinguishers. You can fucking do that? Now you may go, I should have thought about that. You should all hunt whenever it pleases you. I'm pretty prepared. How long have they been planning this? Now then, go out there and hunt. Struggle for my amusement. What if? Okay, this is something I brought up before. I'm going to say I'm 90% sure that it's not going to be this. But theoretically, assuming the key ingredient is Takumi's hemoenema specifically, which we're not even sure about given the Hiroko has come back, who is to say this person did not figure out another way to time travel, or like how they apparently were fucking around in the repeated battle route, whatever that one was called. Because we know there's some kind of freaking machine around here that does that. So where I'm getting at is, what if this is like Darumi from the future? Like, what if she got to the end, it was all despair or something, and it's like, well, you know what, if everyone's gonna fucking die anyway, I'm gonna go back in time and make it a killing game. That could be an interesting twist, and more importantly, especially now that we know Hiroko is on the table, the fact that others have not been time traveling is kind of, you know, how? I just realized, who is to say, if we get DLC, I'm gonna have to write this down. If we get DLC where someone else time travels in the middle of the original route, or in the middle of other routes. Because, like, think about it. I'm sorry, my brain is braining right now, but more or less, we know. Where was it? I think. Okay, so this is still undecided, but it's like, I think right here is where Hiroko said she returned from the past to the pure future to. So, and we didn't really get the full details of that, except that she's been looping multiple times, which already. Anyway, but that being the case, there's no reason someone else couldn't say. Let's say, for example, in let me find an example. I'm thinking of one specific. Where is the one where we have to decide who dies? That one where we get to kill Takemaru really pissed me off, if you will recall. Who will you believe? Eito, Nozomi. That's that one. Where was it? Okay, here's a good example. What if they add a new route right in here where, because remember, the multiple Eito routes, I think this one was it. It ended with, sadly, Takumi ultimately losing the game of them jumping off the roof over and over again. I gotta write this one down too. But what if we assume that someone from further down that timeline wins, sucks up Takumi. Hold on, the multiple Eito timeline, and goes back earlier. For example, they go back to, like, say, right here, for example. And this could also work in the fucking block thing where I'm gonna use my mouse for this. Until these all act as blocks for this, and then once you get all these, a new branch would appear here where you could be like, okay, let's say, I don't know, freaking Tsubasa went back in time. Or I guess one of the people he didn't kill yeah, it could be. Yes, it could still be Tsubasa. So Tsubasa is the one who goes back in time, or hell, Takemaru, and it's like, I gotta save my bro. And so then here, if you unlock the locks, you know, I think they could do that kind of thing. That would be really cool. Anyway, way off track. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. I think it would be neat if this was Darumi from the future. It's dangerous to go alone. I should try to find the invaders as close as possible. I'm pretty sure a decent number of invaders were wandering around the city to the south. I'll head over there today. So are we gonna play some Mario Party or just... No, we're just gonna, just as I thought, there was a large number of invaders inhabiting the nearby city. They roamed around the ruins like zombies with no will of their own. They were all just basic cannon fodder. I could defeat them on my own. I sensed a presence and glanced up in the air to see one of the sponsors, bees, were tailing me. I must be here to count my points. Okay, here goes. I stifled my breath and slowly crept up on one of the invaders. Time to attack with everything I've got. I wanted to attack, but my legs froze. I couldn't move. Am I scared? I fought on my own plenty of times before, but there was a difference between choosing to go it alone and having no alternative. I was gonna have to fight alone forever. I was scared of confronting that truth. But I can't just cower forever, can I? I took a deep breath and steeled myself. Next time I leapt out in front of the invader. Let me fight. I want to play. I want to fight. Give me some offensive battles. Please, 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 pretty please, pretty please, with sugar gumdrops on top. All right, we can't use a special though.
My turn! This should do it. Good to go!
Was there anything else I could do here? I can't do that. Actually, we'll do this.
There! Got good to go! Take that! Oh, my turn! Ha! Good to go! Say when! Time to use it! My turn!
Oh wait, there's multiple waves. I did not initially see that. So we definitely want to be careful.
This should do it. Say when!
Alright, let's leave it at that.
My turn!
Maybe throw on a defense
Time
potion.
to use it. Let's do this! Here! I've got this! There! Got it! Ready when you are! Here! All right, I've got this. Say when.
Hold on, I could also do this.
Harder.
Okay, not gonna lie, this is actually kind of fun. Having it do this. Oh, okay, it's less fun if they all do it for me.
Say when. Let's do this! Ha! Good to go!
Oh, wrong one.
Here! Got it! Let's do this!
I'm kind of a monster, huh? Kind of neat too that our first solo battle is also the first time we have a fight in where I'm all armored up. I like that. That's cool. I'll take it. Huff, huff, huff. I was already exhausted. The hell you were? I can't come back. If I die out here, the lingering fear of death weighed heavily on my mind and body, but I couldn't afford to rest. I had to do whatever it took to get more points, not to mention... Couldn't I have at least, like, taken Ava? Invaders drawn by the sound of fighting were showing up one after the other. They were beginning to surround me. Is the joke gonna be... Oh, not joke, but is the punchline, I guess, well, that is joke, gonna be that because I was alone, or Takumi was alone, he didn't have to split with anyone and is just gonna have way more? I prepared to face the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between.
Let's go! Gotta push it! Let's do this!
Yeah, this.
Good to go. Ha! All right, I've got this. Take that!
This.
Say when.
Do this.
Ha! Got it. Ready when
Counter
you
still
are.
on. In that case.
I've got this.
Let's move partially.
This should do it. My turn. Ha! All right. Let's do this. Yeah! Good to go. That's it.
Counter's still on, so I think I'm fine. If they can even reach me, which one will, I guess. Oh, damn, I'm good.
Here we go. Ha!
No matter how many I kill, more just keep cropping up. Invaders kept streaming in until I was completely surrounded. And then... And then... Sorry. I'm embarrassed now. I'm embarrassed about what I was going to say. I'm going to stop. You're surrounded now. It's all moves, but there were too many of them. My stamina's at its limit.
I wasn't alone.
I needed to toughen up, but just telling myself that wasn't doing anything. For the first time, I truly felt how alone I was. At this rate, I'll die without anyone ever knowing. Just then.
I'll help you out, Takumi.
Oh, yeah. You were missing. I heard a voice and turned around. Standing there was...
Yugamu!
Yay! Please, you gotta make up for the whole fucking around you did in the slasher route, man.
Of course. Showing up uninvited, but sorely needed. It's everybody's beloved Yugamu Omokage. What are you doing here? Were you trying to score some kills out here too? We can talk later. Let's take care of these things first. Our first...
I have such a big smile. There was something creepy about how he put it, but I was... What if it's him from the future? It's obviously not going to be, but I was grateful for him in the moment. My breath synced up and we... Ooh, need to clean up the swarm of invaders.
Let's get to the kill. I'll just put this here. Time for me to move.
What are your skills
Let's
again?
get to the killing.
Here you go.
Time for me to move. This'll do. Thanks. I'm good to go.
Why did that not give you more? Oh, wait. I didn't do the fucking...
Let's get to the
idiot.
I like how this feels.
My bad.
Wait. You make up. I'm good to go.
Huh?
I'll just put this.
Oh, I didn't hit accept. That's my bad.
Let's get to the killing. Quite the feeling. Let's do this. Time to use it. Ready when you are. That's it. Here we go. Take this. Got it. Good to go. Ha! All right.
I mean, I really do think I could have handled this alone, but it's nice to have friends.
Take this. Got it. Let's go.
Now, hold on. How can I...
All right. Let's get to the killing. Experiment time. I've got this.
I gotta admit, we do make a good team.
This'll stop them in their tracks. How's that feel?
I've never really gotten to see the counter animation either. You know what? You've earned this.
I'll kill them all.
We do win. Huff, 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 huff. Is that all of them? Seems so. I don't sense any trace of them. Well thought, Takumi. We're in quite a predicament considering it's the first day. Couldn't believe it. I was shocked to see how they just kept coming. I was almost killed by a bunch of weaklings. Fighting truly isn't something to be done alone. Right, I didn't get to properly thank you. You saved me, Yugamo, thank you. If you hadn't run into me here, I might have been the first to be eliminated from the invader hunt. Oh, no need to thank me. It wasn't by coincidence that we met here. It wasn't? Yes, I've been following you all morning. You had no idea, did you? Tailing people is one of my many specialties. Was he just joking to play off his embarrassment? No, that doesn't seem like what's going on here. He really was following me. Then it makes sense why he showed up at the perfect time to save me. But why? What was the point of following me? Oh, for the love of murder. Don't be so wary of me, Takumi. I'm not going to eat you, all right? Although you look plenty delicious to me. How could I not be wary of an assassin? Damu Omokage, the descendant of a family of assassins. I'll come right and ask, why are you following me? I was figuring out my timing. I wanted to come gallantly to your rescue if you found yourself in trouble. Then I'd be able to show you how useful I am. Call it a courtship display. I believe him. Why is everything you say so creepy? Well, that's the long and short of it. He muttered as he held out his right hand to me.
Takumi, would you team up with me?
He's offering to form a team. It was all I ever wanted in my isolation, but why do you want to team up with someone like someone everyone hates? Wouldn't you rather be with Nozomi or Yoshika or the others? I don't do well in groups. Honestly, I'd rather enjoy my kills alone, but going in alone is too risky. So I thought buddying up with the odd man out would just be the thing. Is that really the only reason? It made sense, but it's hard to decipher his true intentions. I was sure he was planning something, given he went out of his way to ask me after I'd been ostracized, but if I turned down his offer, I'd have to hunt alone forever. Well, will you join me or not? What should I do? Should I team up with Yugamo? I feel like one of these is gonna be a really brief route. I really want to see where both of them go, but alright. Let's just go for it. It's your future, man. Well, you're stuck with me for a while then. Shook Yugamu's hand. Oh, give me a CG for that. Whether he could be trusted was beside the point. I simply couldn't carry on like this all by myself for much longer. For now, I would team up with you. I'm glad to see our hearts are in tune with each other, partner. Want to try for the best couple award while we're at it? Hey man, other characters have had moments with us in our roots. Is this going to be your time? Let's go for it. I'm down. Don't think they're giving out awards here. Also, you and I are not a couple. Well, Yugamo and I were trading quips. We heard it. Uh-oh, what the? Okay, cliffhanger. Until next time, citizens, we're not going to know what the heck that boom was, so I'm afraid it's going to have to be farewell.